What's going on YouTube, and thanks for coming back for another video. In today's video, I'm going to be adding some plants to our front yard over here. If you guys remember, I put out a video about 2 weeks ago about cleaning out your mulch bed areas. So today, I'm finally going to be adding some plants, and I'm going to be taking you guys through the whole process. So let's get started. Alright guys, so before I get started planting, I just want to mention a couple of things real quick before you go out and purchase your plants. Is one, observing the area you're planning on putting the plants, because certain plants will do better in full sun and some will do better in partial sun. So that's something you want to keep in mind before you go and purchase them. Another thing you want to keep in mind is the climate that you live in. For example, I live in Southern California, so pretty much we have no rain throughout the summer. So I'm going to purchase some drought tolerant plants because those do the best for us out here. But if you live more northern, where it kind of gets more rain, you can purchase some different kind of plants that are best suit your climate. So you want to keep all that in mind before you go and purchase your plants, all right? So let's go ahead and get started. All right, guys, I'm going to show you real quick some of the plants that I purchased. We have right here the Bougainvilleas or Bougainvilleas. I'm not 100% sure how to pronounce it. But yeah, we actually have some of these in the backyard, and those are pink, I want to say. And so my wife's seen these and she really liked them, so I decided to buy these. And I have 3 of these, so I have one right here, this one over here, and this one. And then we also bought a couple of succulents. There's this one right here. I believe this one's called Flappy Jacks, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Flappy Jacks. Or Flapjack, sorry. And then got this one over here. This one's called Blue Chalk Sticks. So we have 2 of these. Yeah, that one, and we got this one over here. And then we also have 2 of these plants right here. These are called cordyline. So we got that one over here, and then I got this one over here. Alright, so as you can see, I actually like to set them up where I would roughly like them at before I plant them, and if I like the way it looks, I'll just go ahead and plant them. So that's the way I have it set up right now. And this plant, I actually removed it from over here. I want to move it over here, and eventually I'm probably going to put like a palm tree right here. I think it'll look really nice, so, but that'll be later on. Alright guys, so let's get planting. Alright guys, so before I start digging, I went ahead and moved the mulch off the area real quick before I start digging. And on here, it does say to dig twice as wide and as deep as the pot right now. So I'm going to go ahead and start digging. Alright guys, so it was actually a little hard to dig out because the dirt was pretty hard. So what I did was just wet it with the water hose a little bit, let it soak up for a few minutes, and then I went and used the bigger shovel to dig out the hole. And it seemed to work a lot better that way, so you might want to give that a try if your dirt's too hard. Also, what I'm doing is when I'm taking out the dirt from here, I'm going to put it in this bucket, because right now we're going to mix this soil with this bucket. We're going to mix it, and once we put the plant back in here, we're going to go ahead and cover it up with that soil mixture we just did. So I'm going to go ahead and do that so you guys can see. Alright guys, so this is the dirt that came out from the hole. To add the soil, you're going to add about, this is about 50-50 mixture. So this kind of looks like a lot, so I might take out some of it and then mix it up, and then I'll put the plant in and then cover it up with the soil mixture. So I'll go ahead and do that now. Okay, I went ahead and emptied some out. I'm just going to add the soil. I'll just use this little handheld shovel to kind of mix it up. Alright guys, so that should be good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and put the plant in the hole and then go ahead and use the soil to cover it up. Alright guys, before I put the plant, sometimes I like to just put a little bit of the soil we just mixed up in the bottom. Mix it up in the bottom. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and take the plant out of this pot real quick. I'm going to tip it over upside down. Be careful. Alright. So here it is. Go ahead and plant it. Now we're going to go ahead and cover it up with the soil we mixed. Alright guys, so there it is, all planted. It's looking nice. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same steps for the rest of these plants. And then once we're done, we'll go ahead and talk about real quick about how much to water and so forth. All right, let me go ahead and finish up. Alright guys, so I'm all done planting all of them already, and I went ahead and watered them in already. So what you want to do is once you're done planting them, you want to make sure you keep the soil nice and moist for about at least 3 weeks for sure, consistently, to make sure that it's nice and established in the ground. After that, you're pretty much going to want to water them as needed, and the way to tell is once it needs water is the soil is going to dry out. So once that starts looking like this, you're going to want to water them. And these plants, well actually all of these do very well during the summertime, which is why I chose these actually. The ones have in the backyard I water about every other day. Some of these succulents over here, they actually do pretty good actually. They do, I want to say, I would water them like once, I could do once a week or once every 2 weeks. So some of these succulents do very well, but it's the same thing. You want to make sure to keep an eye on the soil. Once you see it dry out, just go ahead and water them again, and they'll last really good during the summertime. Alright guys, that's going to be it for today's video, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.